In the Kink Green Room, sponsored by Lazy Boy, welcoming Jose Gonzalez.
Hello.
Welcome to Portland. Your first album, you have a new album, In Our Nature, that just came out. Your first album got a lot of attention, and the first attention came from a TV commercial for Sony and some TV shows in the United States. You're from Sweden, right?
Yeah.
In the U.S., the TV shows like the OC, and that's becoming a pretty standard way for new artists to become known. Are you okay with that? It didn't used to be like that.
No, I feel like it's in the case of commercials, I feel like it's a compromise. It's not the ideal way of putting the music out, but it seems to be a very powerful tool. I mean, a lot of kids watch TV, a lot of people watch TV, and maybe don't spend that much time in the record stores. I'm not sure. I mean, or spend that much time listening to radio. So.
Well, yeah, it used to be commercials, advertisements were made by advertisers, and they had their own. They wrote the songs, and now they find songs. So it's a way for other people to find musicians that they wouldn't have heard of.
Yeah, no, I think even though I'm generally kind of negative against commercials, at least for products that feel unnecessary, I feel like in my case it's kind of cool. Like a big company decided to go with like an indie artist, and instead of choosing one from their catalog. I mean, they have millions of artists. So.
Yeah, if it's a cool commercial, that looks nice.
Yeah.
And it's your music.
Yeah, no, I mean.
And then it's only 1 minute long.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it true you, when you were a kid, you were studying classical guitar by day and in a hardcore band by night?
It wasn't that, day and night, but yeah, around the age of 14 I started learning acoustic guitar, first on my own, and then went to a private teacher to learn classical guitar. And around the same time I started playing the bass and started off in a kind of Misfits, Black Flag kind of punk band, and then later in a more kind of hardcore band. Did that between 93 to 98. And it's been doing both parallel.
And your music now is not hardcore. It's very easy. It's acoustic guitar. Your new album, much like your first album, it's very simple. It's acoustic guitar. Your beautiful vocals. Were you tempted to bring more instruments in on this new album to kind of make it bigger, more dramatic?
I've thought about it. I mean, I've had a lot of time in between the first one and this second album, and had different scenarios in my head. And I got to the point where I felt like I wanted to have a similar vibe as on the first one, and kind of work with only guitar and vocals, and use a dictaphone to kind of record and listen until it sounds good with only guitar and vocals. So I decided to only add percussion because I love rhythm as an element, but I didn't want to overproduce. And I've seen so many other artists just kind of go into the studio and they add stuff until it sounds good. I wanted to have a different approach and kind of have it done when I started recording.
Just a little drums. It's about as far as you want. Huh?
Yeah. And some like shakers and congas.
Well, you're at the Aladdin Theater tonight. The new album is In Our Nature. Jose Gonzalez, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.